Hey guys, it's Brian from SamCart, and in this video, I'm gonna show you my simple 6-step process for quickly launching your own free plus shipping offer. And in case you're not sure what that is, a free plus shipping offer is a really popular way to get a lot of new customers by giving them a small physical product like these for free in exchange for charging just a small shipping fee, typically around $5. The reason these offers work so well is because you can use the most magical word in marketing: free. So instead of converting between 1 and 5% of your visitors into customers, which is the average, these free plus shipping products typically convert between 5 and 15%. The only problem is you typically don't make a big profit on these products because you actually pay for the product and the shipping. So why would you use this technique? Well, the reason is because you can easily get customers to spend more money later on by getting them to either add more items into their cart before they purchase or getting them to return back to your site and make more purchases later on, which, if you're using a tool like SamCart to sell your products, is really, really easy to pull off. Okay, so let's dive into it. Step number 1 is coming up with your product idea. The key is to think of something both related to your main product and something that your ideal customer would really want or need. If you sell custom guitars, it wouldn't make much sense to give away free drumsticks, but imagine giving away free guitar picks. You could potentially get thousands of people to give you a couple dollars to ship them free guitar picks, and then you can easily upsell them your custom guitars later on. This is exactly why survivalife.com, which sells information products to survivalists and preppers, gives away free credit card knives, t-shirts, and waterproof lighters, because anyone who wants a waterproof lighter is probably a good candidate to sell information about prepping. But if you're like me and you don't want to deal with sourcing or manufacturing a physical product, the easiest physical product to create and give away is a small, self-published report or book. Why? Because all you need to do is write 10 to 20 pages of content, and then getting it designed, printed, and shipped can all be done by someone else for next to nothing. So if you decide to write a report, your first job is deciding what is that report going to be about. And my suggestion is to stay extremely focused and narrow with what you're teaching. By only promising one big benefit from your report, people will believe you must be the expert on that subject. And when it comes to the title of your report, my suggestion is to use a numbered list. Here are some examples. 6 steps to add 25 yards to your golf drive. 7 ways to lower your blood sugar. The best 12 tools for boosting your productivity. The 9 essential items you need in your camera bag. Or 3 simple tactics for getting more traffic to your blog. You get the idea. Even though these reports promise to share multiple tips, tactics, or steps, they stay extremely narrow in their scope by only promising one true outcome to the reader: a longer golf drive, lower blood sugar, increased productivity, the ultimate camera bag, and more traffic to your blog. So stick with this formula and your report will sell. Step number 2 is writing the report. I usually do this in a Google Doc so I can share with my team and get their thoughts along the way. Plus, it lets me edit it on the go, so if I'm out and about and I have some downtime and an idea pops in my head, I can pull up the document and get my thoughts down on paper. So if you followed my advice from before, your title will become the outline of your report, and each tip, tactic, or step will become a chapter or a section in that book. So now that you have an outline, your job now is to start writing. And don't worry about being a world-class writer or having perfect grammar. I'm neither, and I've sold thousands of copies of these books and reports. See, what people really care about is how valuable your content is. If you help them improve their life in some way, most people could care less if there's a typo. And if you're curious, this part usually takes me around 3 or 4 days if I'm focused. So once your report is written, I move on to step number 3, getting your report designed. And the easiest solution for this is 99 Designs. For just $600, you can get your entire report designed front to back, including a custom cover, in just 7 days. Sure, there are cheaper ways to go like Fiverr or Upwork, but I found 99 Designs to be the fastest, the easiest, and the highest quality by far. And in my opinion, whether it's fair or not, the design of your book tells your potential customers how much effort you put into it. If it looks like you designed the report in Microsoft Word with clip art, no one is going to believe it's very valuable, even if it is. When getting your report designed, one of the things you need to remember is to let the designers know that you want it designed with bleeds, because it's going to be printed, and also what size you want your report printed in. I suggest sticking with an 8.5 by 11 or an 8.5 by 5.5 if you want it to be a little bit smaller like this one here. So once your book is written and designed, you can move on to step number 4, getting it printed. There are tons of places that will print, pack, and deliver your products, but my favorite is Vervante. They're great to work with, super cheap, and the quality is fantastic. For just a couple dollars, you can have your book printed and shipped, which is tough to beat. Just head over to vervante.com, request a quote, and they'll email you back. And all you need to do is send them the design version of your report that you got from 99 Designs and let them know that you want it printed on a saddle stitch booklet on number 28 cardstock in digital color printing. And that's it. After they have what they need, they'll print and send you a free proof in the mail, which will arrive just a couple days later. Once you approve it, you're ready to go. Vervante will print and ship on-demand copies, or you can pay to have 50 or 100 or more copies printed, which they'll store in their warehouse, which ends up saving you a little bit of money. The only thing left for Vervante is to let them know every time you make a sale, which can be completely automated. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Next up is step number 5, creating a landing page for your free report. And the best part about selling a free product that only requires the customer to pay a couple dollars for shipping and handling is that you don't need a complicated sales process. No webinars or long videos or multi-step marketing funnels needed. All you need is one simple landing page that hits on the 7 major sales elements, and you'll be able to convince someone that your product is something they really, really want. This is what us marketers call a sales page. So to create this page, I use SamCart because I can quickly create a beautiful page that includes all 7 of these elements, which is why they convert so darn high. These 7 critical elements, or the 7 jobs your sales page needs to accomplish, are as follows. Number 1, this page needs to grab your visitor's attention. Number 2, you have to identify the problem that your visitor is currently having. Number 3 is you need to provide a solution to that problem. Number 4 is you need to prove that you're a credible person for solving that problem and that others have trusted you to solve that problem in the past. Number 5 is you need to explain the true benefits that your product delivers to them. Number 6 is you need to make an incredibly enticing offer that they can't get anywhere else. And number 7 is you need to give them every single reason to act right now and buy. If you accomplish all 7 of these things on your page, you'll convert 10 to 20 times more visitors into customers than the average website. The other reason I use SamCart to create these pages is that the credit card form is right on the same page, which on average increases your sales conversion by 23% because your visitors don't have to reload an extra page. Plus, SamCart lets me do a bunch of other things that maximize sales, like offering one-click add-ons so my customers can add other things into their cart before they buy, and one-click upsells that let me make special offers to customers immediately after they buy. And these one-click upsells only require one click on the customer's part for me to make an extra sale. And lastly is step number 6, linking SamCart and Vervante together so that anytime you make a sale, Vervante automatically knows who to send your new book to. And the way we connect SamCart and Vervante is with a tool called Zapier. To set this up, just go to Zapier.com, create an account if you don't already have one, and create a new Zap, which triggers when a new order is placed inside of your SamCart account, and then create a filter that causes the Zap only to run when this particular product is purchased. Lastly, the action we want Zapier to fire is an outbound email that goes to Vervante and contains all of the order information for each customer. Once you're done, I'd recommend placing a test order once everything is set up and confirming with Vervante that they got the email. And that's it. You're now ready to start sending people to your new free+shipping sales page. As you can see, this entire process can be done in as little as 2 to 3 weeks if you stay focused. So whether you're thinking about pulling off your own free+shipping offer or not, we have some great news coming for you. We've been hard at work behind the scenes, making it easier than ever to create these high converting sales pages with SamCart. And on October 15th, we're going to be making a big announcement that you're not going to want to miss. To be notified as soon as we announce it, just click the button right down below this video and fill out the form on the next page. Thanks again for watching.